Welcome to HackTheFile. I'm Michael Lopez, and today we're going to be looking at practical mobile forensics. Enjoy. So, this is the book that I bought. It's called Practical Mobile Forensics by Pact, and it's written by. Well, we're gonna go in it first and see the cover. So, um, if we go here, go to the cover. It's Practical Mobile Forensics, third edition. A hands-on guide to mastering mobile forensics for the iOS, Android, and the Windows Phone platform by Pact. So I love Pact. Um, Pact books to me are easy to read, and they're affordable sometimes depending on what you're getting. So this one I think I paid $15 for, maybe more. And it's not old, but we're gonna look in here and see when it was written. So this says it's the third edition. Okay, so 2018. So it's 18, 19, 22. So it's about four are going to be 5 years old, 4.5 years old, which is it's not bad. I'm sure they're using the same. I'm sure whatever tools they're using, when we download them, they're going to give us the new version, and hopefully we can figure out how to. See, and that's the whole point. Some of this stuff is old, but it still works, and we got to figure out how to. If it doesn't work, how to get it to work, how to figure it out. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna read an introduction, like we always do on a book, just to see where we're at, or what we're gonna learn, or what's going on. But mobile forensics. Now, I'm not gonna go over the like evidence, non-tampering, all that, because we're not in the field. Okay, so we're not in the field where we're actually doing this, where it matters if we mess up the evidence or anything. What we're doing is we're doing this for a hobby. I want to know how to take information or data off of an Android and off of a iOS system, Apple system, and I want to be able to look at that data to see deleted images, texts, to recover data, because I think that's very interesting. And I don't know a lot of people that know how to do it, because I looked it up on YouTube and I found maybe two videos that were explaining how to do it, and it was terrible. So we're gonna go through this, and I'm gonna try to keep this a short video because I'm gonna break it up into pieces, because you gotta download stuff, and I'm actually gonna pause it, download it, and then go from there. Like I said, this channel is always live for the first time. I haven't messed with this before, so what you're doing is you're watching me trying to figure out how to get this running in my own way, or whatever, just see what we're doing. And I found that books are the best source, and YouTube videos too, but books, and YouTube videos are even better. So let's get this started and see if we can get some data off of our phone. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's do the introduction. There is no doubt that mobile devices have become part of our lives and revolutionized the way we do most of our activities. As a result, a mobile device is now a huge repository that holds sensitive and personal information about its owner. That has in turn led to the rise of mobile device forensics, and a branch of digital forensics that deals with retrieving data from mobile devices. This book will help you understand forensic techniques on three main platforms: Android, iOS, and Windows. We will go through various methods that can be followed to collect evidence from the different mobile devices. In this chapter, we cover the following topics: introduction to mobile forensics, challenges, and more. So we're gonna do none of that. So that's just a basic introduction. Now we're gonna skip all the basic stuff because, like I said, it goes through a lot of evidence preservation and all this stuff and best practices, and we're not in the field, so I don't care if I tamper with the evidence. I just want to download the data off my phone. So, and then also technically we should start with like understanding Android, but I don't think I want to do that yet. I think I can read up on this on my own. What I want to do is I want to get into the um, we want to get into the actual data extraction. See, and then you have stuff like screen lock bypassing techniques. I have the code to my own phone, so I'm not worried about that. But if I want to go back, I can go to this and then read this, and it gives you techniques on how to get you know the password for it. And we all know what to do to get the password for it. So I mean, there's different strategies, but this is just going through what could happen. So, like I said, I'm going to stop this at like 25 minutes and then wrap the video up. Um, Also, I think I want to do this off of my laptop. I don't know if I want to do this off of my server, since I don't think it matters, but I think this might be Linux. It said Windows, so all right, gaining root access. Okay, so now we're gonna so okay, so let's look at this and see if we have to look at this. Okay, so I think it's right here. The Android Software Development Kit. So this is probably where we're going to start. The Android Software Development Kit (SDK) helps the development world to build, test, and debug applications to run on Android. This is achieved by providing the tool necessary to create the applications. However, along with this, also provides valuable documentation and other tools that can be of great help during the investigation an Android device. A good understanding of the Android SDK will help you get the grips get to grips with the particulars of a device and the data on the device. The Android SDK consists of software libraries, APIs, tools, emulators, and other reference material. It can be downloaded for free. See, that's the key word right there. All right, so let's go download this, right? And it was saying download what? It was saying download the during the forensics investigation. The SDK helps. Okay, so Android SDK is what we're downloading, right? Okay, let's download Android. So let's go to this right here. Android Studio, Windows. All right, so Android Studio. I thought I already had Android Studio download on my. I probably already do, but I don't know if that's what it wants me to download. It says that Android. I don't know if I need Android Studio. A good understanding of Android SDK will help you. Okay, Android SDK is what? What's SDK stand for again? Software Development Kit. Is that Studio? During the forensic inspection, the SDK helps connect and access the data on the Android device. Nice. So this is what we're using to connect and communicate with it. The Android SDK is updated very frequently, so it is important to verify that your workstation also remains can run on Windows, Linux. Okay, so good. We're gonna run it on Windows. A working installation of the Android SDK is the most during the. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna. I'm gonna put on here. Okay, Android SDK. I mean, that's the link it gave us, but sometimes it's not the first thing you see. Android Studio. Maybe it's called Android Studio now instead of because it's kind of old. Let's Google that. Let's Google that. I can't spell.
Hi all,
see
this
what
is
this
Vaishnavi from
says.
Edureka and I welcome you to this session on Android SDK tutorial. But before we get started, let's take a look at the agenda for today's topic. First of all, I'll be talking about
we're gonna
an
skip that a
Android
little bit.
SDK tutorial will help you or install each version's SDK for the particular device. Now say for example if you have a OnePlus phone. So OnePlus has a set of SDK files in it. So this will to install this Android SDK on your system. So installing SDK is very simple, guys. All you need to do is, like I mentioned, have an IDE where you can perform all the actions. All the testing, coding, creating, debugging, everything will be done in this IDE. So all you need to have is Android Studio.
Okay, so
So
you
once
gotta
you
have
have this
Android
Android
Studio.
Studio installed in your system, you're good to go. So this is the step one, guys. You need to install.
All right, so yeah, there you go. That was our answer. I don't know if you guys heard that. I don't know. So yeah, the SDK is you use it. You're gonna get all um, the the library, I guess, or whatever from Android Studio. So it's good to know. All right, let's see where we're at on this download. All right, so let's download that. So we're gonna download this. I'm actually gonna pause the video and let's get all this done, downloaded and stuff, and then I'll get back to you. All right, I'm back, and Android Studio is downloaded. All right, so it's important to verify that your workstation also remains up to date. So I'm not using a workstation. I mean, well, I was thinking of VM, so I'm not going to use the VM or anything. I'm going to use my actual workstation or my laptop. So let's get this done. Okay, the Android SDK installation. A working installation of Android SDK is a must during the investigation of a forensics device. Most websites recognize the operating systems on the computer It will prompt you to download the correct Android SDK. Unlike Android Studio, the SDK tool package only includes the core SDK tools, which you can access from the command line. The following is a step-by-step procedure to install the Android SDK on Windows 7 machine. Windows 7, huh? uh, Before you install the Android SDK, make sure that your system has a Java development kit installed because the Android SDK relies on the Java. Okay, so we're going to download a Java SE development kit. Let's see where we got to go to do that. All right, Java downloads. Looking for Java downloads. Java SE development kit. Is that what it said? Download full size 64 plus. Java SE development kit. So I think this, when I was downloading my Studio, Android Studio, I think it downloaded all this stuff. I'm pretty sure of it. Um, if not, I don't think it hurt to. Okay, so this is the Java SE development kit. Okay, let's go to that. It's going to be this right here. And we're going to go to Windows. And we're going to need the installer. All right. All right, and let's see what else it says. All right, now it's saying come and get this installer. And I already have that. I'm sure of it. Installer version of SDK. Run the installer. Okay, the installer version of SDK. So, like I said, I think I have all this already. So we'll test that theory here in a second. But yeah, see, so this video is just going to be about even just understanding what we're doing when we're reading this book, because a lot of people will probably read this, with some experience, or and go, I have no clue of what I'm doing or what's happening. And that's basically it's not where I'm at. I understand what I'm doing and stuff. So I hope you guys a little bit through this. But I'm basically kind of there too, because I'm like, I don't. This is kind of an older book. I don't know if everything's outdated, so we're troubleshooting it, and that's what I do. I just troubleshoot stuff, and so this says run the installer. From this, we might be able to skip that, because, like I said, I think that when I download it, I'm sure you can do this from Studio too. I'm sure I can go in there and add some kind of extensions or whatever this is, uh, or it's already installed. So, like I said, we'll test that theory here in a second. Let me go to my downloads. So, and let's see if we can install this. Oh crap! I did it twice. Yeah, I already know. All right, so I'm installing the Java SE Development Kit 18.02. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. All right. All right, I got that downloaded and installed. Let's go ahead and close that. All right. Let me see how many minutes. Okay. I think I restarted this, but all right. Let's go to. Let's skip this installer here. Yeah, see all these licenses and stuff. I downloaded some of them, so if we're missing some, we'll we'll cross that bridge. I might have to come back and look for this. I don't know. So this completes the Android SDK installation. Like I said, when I downloaded the Android Studio, it had all these licenses. You can also update the system's environment variables path by pointing to the executable file so that you can avoid navigating the SDK folder every time you need to execute a command. This can be done by navigating control panel systems, advanced setting, environment variables, and then adding an SDK path to it. The installation of Android SDK on the OS X and Linux may vary. Make sure that you follow all steps provided by download functionality. All right, so okay, so this one's an Android virtual device. Once the Android SDK is installed along with the release platform, you can create an Android virtual device or AVD, also called an emulator, which is often used by developers when creating new applications. However, an emulator has significance from a forensics perspective too. Emulators are useful when trying to understand how applications behave and execute on a device. This could be helpful in confirming certain findings that are unearthed during the forensics investigation. I don't care about none of that. So, I mean, that's if if you are serious about getting into digital forensics, then you read this book and you from cover to cover. Uh, I mean, if you're getting into digital forensics, that does a lot of everything, right? Of data extraction from mobile devices and hard drives, whatever. Then you read that, you follow it to the T, and it's your gospel. Me, I just want to take the data. I just want to learn how to just even do it. Okay. And if I ever get into this field, then this is the book that I want to read. And if I do get in the field, I'm sure they're going to give me a lot of training, anyways. But um, I'm going to want to brush up on this and get ready for the interview. So I'm going to look at this a little bit more. This is, like I said, going to be a shorter video. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm going to break it up into pieces because I think I have to do some more research on this and actually jump ahead and read ahead and kind of set everything up so everything goes smoother. What I like to do is I'll read ahead and I'll say, okay, so I'm gonna need this, I'm gonna need that, and I'll get it all installed and stuff. And you guys know how to do that, okay? Um, Basic stuff like that, and then I'll go ahead and go through it. But it's still gonna be the first time. Like I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna read ahead to see what I need to do. Like prepare for it. Um, I'm gonna read a little bit more of this. I'm gonna where I feel I'm gonna stop, and then we'll make another video and go through it. So you guys are gonna have to wait for that video. So also, while working on a device which is running an older platform, you can design an emulator which is the same platform. Furthermore, before installing a forensics tool on a real device, the emulator can be used to find out how the forensics tool works, changes, and okay. So I'm just gonna do it right off my device. To create a new AVD on a Windows workstation, perform the following steps. So uh, so we might do this AVD manager. Uh, Virtual device. Enter the AVD. Target. Okay, we might have to. We're just probably gonna skip this virtual emulator because, like I said, I'm not gonna be doing constant forensics and stuff on it. So we're gonna skip that whole thing, and we're just gonna connecting an Android device to a workstation. Forensics acquisition of an Android device using the open source tools requires connecting the device to a forensic workstation. Forensics acquisition of any device should be conducted on a forensically sterile workstation. This means that, so this is, like I said, this is going into a strict digital forensics environments used for forensics and not for personal use. Note that any time a device is plugged into a computer, changes can be made to the device. Examiners full control over. So yeah, so this is what you would do if you're working in the field. Okay, you got to listen to this stuff, but we're not. Like I said, we're not. We're just fiddle faddling with this. You know what I'm saying? We're having fun, and we want to gain the knowledge and the abilities to be able to do this stuff. So like if somebody says, "Hey, can you get this information off my phone?" I mean, I did this and that. You can say, "Yeah, sure. Give me your phone. I've done it before. I can do it." So, or for just curiosity's sake, you know what I mean? To be able to know how to do something, to say, "Yeah, I can do that. I've done it before," is what we're doing. So, uh, so we might even skip this section too. Identifying the device cable. So we already know what device cable we're using. We're using a USB-C. Um, Installing the device drivers. Okay, in order to identify. Okay, so this is in order to identify the device properly, the computer may need certain drivers to be installed. Without necessary drivers, the computer may not identify and work with the connected device. The issue is that since Android is allowed to be modified and customized by manufacturers, there's no single generic driver that works for all Android devices. Each manufacturer writes its own proprietary drivers and distributes them over the internet. So it's important to identify specific device drivers that need to be installed. Of course, some of the Android forensics toolkits, which we'll discuss in following chapters, do come with some generic drivers or a set of the most widely used drivers. They may not work with all models of Android phone. Some Windows operating systems are able to auto detect and install the drivers once the device is plugged in, but more often than not, it fails. The device drivers for each manufacturer. Okay, so I plugged in my Android phone into my laptop all the time, and it's got the drivers, so Windows automatically detected it. So that's all that's saying. There's ways to find them if your laptop or whatever workstation you're working on doesn't do it. Accessing the connected device. Okay, so we can skip that one too. If you haven't done so already, connect the locked Android device to the computer directly using a USB cable. Now we're gonna read this to get ahead, and then the next video that's what we're gonna do. Okay, the Android device will appear as a new drive, and you will be able to access the files. Skip this. Okay, so now it's going through the steps. These are the steps on how to get it ready. This is actually very curious. This is cool. Some older Android devices may not be accessible unless the turn on USB storage option is enabled on the phone. So you got to get it in USB storage option mode, as shown in the following screenshot. Okay. In some Android phones, especially the HTC, the device may expose more than a functionality when connected to USB cable. For instance, it is shown as the following screenshot. When the HDD device is connected, it presents a menu with four options. The default selection is charge only. When the disk drive option is selected, it is mounted as a disk drive. So on my phone, I know how to find it and put it in data transfer mode. I think that's what it's wanted to do. When the device is mounted as a disk drive, you are able to access the SD card present on the device. From a forensic point of view, the SD card has significant value as it may contain files that are important to investigation. So on my SD card, I have barely anything. I want to get stuff off of my actual Android. However, the core application data stored under data will remain on the device and cannot be accessed with these methods. So you can't access it with those methods anyway. So that's how you get the SD, apparently. SD information. Now what I can do is I can put some more stuff on the SD card to show you as an example to get that stuff too. But I want to get the goods. Anybody can do the SD stuff. I can plug it in right now and just pull it off, and I mean that's just ridiculous. So yeah, there's a lot of fluff in this book, but considered to be one of the most crucial components in Android forensics, the Android Debug Bridge is a command line tool that allows you to communicate with the Android device and control it. So there you go. We will be learning about the ADB in details in the coming chapters. For now, we will focus on a basic introduction to ADB. You can access ADB tool under SDK platform tools. Before we discuss anything about the ADB, we need to have an understanding of the USB debug options. All right, so there's a lot of fluff in this, and I'm gonna have to go through this ahead and pick out the what I'm going to do, and then we'll do another video. So, just a recap on this video. I don't want to make it too long. What we're trying to do is we're trying to hook up an Android device, my phone or any Android device, and pull off the data that's in the core of the phone, not just the SD card. And then we want to be able to look at it in like Autopsy or whatever, and or Android Studio or whatever they're going to use in this book, and look at it, and now I'm going to probably blur out half of my stuff because it's my personal phone. So, that's what I'm probably gonna have to do. So, but that's what we're doing, and it's just for cool. And if you, let's say you've always curious like how to do that, now you'll know. You'll have a step-by-step guide on how you do it the right way, and not just like looking up YouTube videos and people are just, hey, this is how I did it, and this is, I mean, that's all right, but this is going to be the right way how digital forensics people actually do it out in the field. So I'm going to break this series up into pieces, and if people like it and they like the videos, I'm actually going to, after I get through Android, I'm going to do the iOS next, because I'm sure that it's different methods and different stuff. You're going to use Android Studio, you're going to use like Apple Backup or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, that's the video, and I'll see you next time on Hack the File, and I hope you enjoyed and have fun. See you next time.